Hello. Hello. Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys had a fabulous day. I have had this live on my mind all day. I've been getting a lot of messages and a lot of comments, people asking me, congratulations, but what does blue mean? So I thought I would jump on here and tell you what it means. And it actually might mean a little more than you may think. So I took some notes. I wasn't going to do that at first, but I figured that I'd get a little emotional. Shocker, right? And so I decided to write it down. So, okay, first of all, I have to say thank you so much for all of the messages, the encouragement I got yesterday, the orders. You guys, I got messages from people that I'm friends with on Facebook, but they're not a customer, or they're, never had a party or anything like that. I got messages from them that said, how can I help? Like, that is insane to me, the amount of support that I do have behind me that I didn't realize. So thank you so much for that. Just to kind of put it in perspective, so yesterday morning, hitting blue this month I would say it wasn't on my radar, because it was. I'm always looking to promote every month and do better than the last month. But yesterday morning at 7 a.m. we were sitting at 65% to blue. And when you translate that to dollars, I was thinking, like, there's no way. Like, how are we going to get to 100%? And I was messaging with my sponsor, Kristen, at around, I don't know what time we were talking all day, but I don't know, like around 10 o'clock or so, maybe, yeah. And she was like, you're at 92%. And I was like, and I had no idea where the rest was going to come from. And then all of a sudden, all these messages started popping up, and I hit at 11. So, it was just insane. So here are the basics. So when you start with our company, you start as a white status presenter, and then it goes to yellow, pink, blue, and then green. And green is your first elite status. So that's like, when you start with pink, that is building a team. So you're definitely a leader. Blue, got a team going, so you're a leader. But green is that first elite status. And green is actually my goal that I set for myself at the beginning of the year. I wanted to be green by March 31st, which totally terrified me because I was yellow. I was that entry level for 16 months. And if you're a unique presenter, that might seem like a really long time. There are people that I hit yellow within my first month of being a presenter, and then I just stayed. Like, my PRS and my sales got better each month, but I didn't have a team. And then I hit pink last month, and then blue this month. So after green, it goes orange, purple, black, and black is the top of our company. So that is how the color chart works, and my goal is green by March 31st. And in January, I was thinking, like, how's that gonna happen? Oh my gosh, I've been yellow for 16 months. How's that gonna happen? Well, January I hit pink, February I hit blue, March I'm hitting green. We are hitting green. It's gonna happen. So the awesome thing about green, besides the fact that you're an elite status, thanks Kara, is that when you hit green twice, you get to go out to Utah, to our corporate office, and participate in a leadership retreat. And what I have heard about it and what I've heard from other presenters is it's just an unreal experience. So that is one of my goals this year as well. So that is what blue technically is. I also told myself at convention in August that starting with green, they have like a green parade, an orange parade, and so on. So if you're that status, you get to walk across the stage in front of thousands and thousands and thousands. There was like 10,000 people there last year. So it's a huge honor. And, we're like 600,000 presenters, so it's an amazing honor to be able to do that. And I told myself last year, I was like, I don't know what status I'm going to be, but I will at least be green this year at convention, and I am walking across that stage. You guys, at this rate, I might be purple. I don't know. on green right now. So that's what that means. But then when you get deeper, remember I said that it means more than you may think. Here's where I'll get emotional. I'll try to keep it together, but it's proving to myself that I'm worthy. And that sounds like, I don't want to say ridiculous. It doesn't sound ridiculous, but kind of cliche. But proving to myself that I'm valuable and that what I do and what I say and what I put out there truly does matter. I used to be a teacher. If you don't know that about me, I taught for 9 years. And at the old elementary school that I taught at, our motto, and I believe it still is their motto, is "You matter." And we have these little cards that say "You matter" on them, and we write notes. We would write notes to teachers, to the principal, to students, and we would pass these notes out, and it was just that encouragement for people to know that they matter. It could be about something small or just, you know, hey, I appreciate you. So that was a huge deal. And when I would get those, I mean, I'd pass them out all the time to my students and teachers and stuff, but when I would get those, I'd be like, oh, that's nice. And then it meant a lot to me, but it didn't really sink in that I really mattered because I didn't think that I did. So hitting this goal and continuing to hit goals that I set for myself and for my team with this company, I am starting to really realize and prove to myself that I am valuable and that I do matter. And the things that people say to me, like positive things, like they really do mean that. And so last night proved that with the messages I got of just, how can I help? What do you need? How can I help? So this has been a learning experience for me for sure. I have discovered what drives me. I've discovered, what's up? Oh, I'm all emotional when he walks in. I've discovered, you know, I love encouraging people. I was a teacher, maybe it's the teacher in me, but I love encouraging others. I love helping them reach their goals. And, you know, when I say that, I feel like people are immediately like, oh, this is a pyramid scheme. You just want to help people hit their goals so that you can move up. And that is totally not the case. First of all, they're illegal. So this is not a pyramid scheme. But myself, moving up through leadership statuses, give me more opportunities to help other women reach their goals, help them with their help them help their family, love themselves, believe that they are completely capable and worthy of anything that they want to do. And the biggest thing is they can pass me. I see a lot of my girls on here, and you guys can pass me. Just because I'm blue status doesn't mean you can't go past that. You could hit black next month, you know, like it's not, if I don't put in the work, I don't go anywhere. My girls, yes, we have each other's backs and they support me and their sales obviously help me. But if I'm not doing my job, I'm not going anywhere. So it's about building leaders. And one of the biggest misconceptions is that our top leaders, like if you're black status, you just sit back and you just watch it happen. And that is totally not the case. If I'm not putting in that work, I'm not gonna go anywhere. This isn't, you know, the higher you get, the less work you have to do. It's actually quite the opposite. Now the work looks different. I'm sure my work looks very different from our top leaders. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's less. So this morning I woke up and I had 3 messages by 10 a.m. from my teammates. And one was they wanted to hit fast start. Fast start is a huge accomplishment in our company, and she is so close, and she wants help. You know, she was asking how to get there. I have 2 girls that are wanting to move to pink, which is amazing, which means that they're wanting to start their own teams as well. And then I have another girl that is so close to yellow. And so I guess I had 4 messages. So seeing them motivated, I'm like looking at their numbers today, seeing, okay, what can I do to help them get there? Not, what do I need to get to green? Yes, obviously that's important to me. I want to know that. I want to know what I have to do to reach my goals. But my first thought this morning when I saw those messages were, girl, I'm going to help you get there. We're going to make this happen. So we have each other's backs, and I've said that before, and we're just on each other's team. So, one thing, I was talking to a friend a few days ago, and she was like, you know, you seem to be doing really well. Like, can I ask, how did you meet these people? And what is so crazy about it is I knew very few of them before Younique. My stepmother-in-law is on my team. My sister-in-law is on my team, and I have a friend as well that are on my team. I have personally sponsored 9 people, so 3 out of 9 I knew before Younique. The rest of them I either reconnected through from childhood, or I met through parties and online courses. They were my customers. They were my customers. And now we have 14 total on our team, and only 3 of them I knew before. No, actually that's not true. 4 of them I knew before Younique. So some are on the team just to get a discount on their makeup, and some are on the team because they want to run. They want to go for it. They want to push themselves. So I was that person that never thought anyone was going to join me. No one. What? Like, why am, number one, I'm not in, like, I don't have that much influence. Like, why people aren't going to want to join me. But then here I am. Here we are, sitting at blue after gunning for it yesterday, and we're running for green. So that's what blue means. That's what this company means. It is truly about, yes, obviously the products are important. That's, making the money is important too, but it's about building relationships, and it's about truly, truly, truly uplifting and empowering and validating everyone around you and in everything you do. This company has made me a better person, and I'm happier. I feel like the relationships that I have are more true. I feel like, I mean, obviously my confidence is higher, but it's just, it's so life-changing, and it's so hard to explain if you're not part of it. However, I do have a lot of people on the outside looking in that have told me how much they've seen a change in me, that have known me for a very long time. And that's huge. That is so huge. So anyways, I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to go hang out with my husband because I worked like 20 hours yesterday. And so thank you so much for joining. If you guys have any questions, like, always reach out. I am not spammy, and I'm not like gonna try to make you do something you don't want to do. Okay, so I'm here for whatever you need, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, have a great rest of the week. Bye guys.